What's going on, people? Not Just Music Podcast in the building again. Hopefully, everybody is good. Gonna get right to this. This will be a quick learning situation today. Nothing fancy or out the ordinary. We'll be talking about the situation addressing the rap. I'm guessing this is a question. I'm guessing the whole situation is basically a rapper. What's the situation with being a rapper? I'm guessing and addressing the question that I was saying to something that I said about rapper or entertainment situation. I'm explaining. I think I know what he's talking about now. How's everything, bro? How's everything this weekend?
Oh man, everything's great, man. Everything's
Good.
great. How's life, man? How's everything?
Good.
The family.
Everything's good.
That's what's up. I hope the
Entertainment.
people are good out there too. Hope the world is good. Everybody's prospering. Want to throw that in there. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Let's get it, bro. What's up? What's up?
Entertainment and entertainment has been a well-known thing for a very long time, since entertainment became entertainment. Now, I've spoken many times on rappers, singers, people who are in the music field, especially those that are in front of people. One of the things that I know the question is how do you efficiently get yourself in front of people, or more so, how is it that you can get showmanship? These are things that really kill what we consider the music rapper these days. One point there used to be a phase where rap was actually considered entertainment. Now it slid into a whole political field that can't really be erased currently. It's sad that it's that way. But being young, as a lot of the ones who watch this, it's a lot of things. I ain't gonna say young, but early entertainment phase age. Y'all getting into a phase where entertainment plays a very big part in what you do. I mean, considerably. That's why it's content creation. You're creating content to be entertaining. Now, my question is, how many of you actually sit down and plan something that would be entertaining? I mean, some may sit and just write, you write your raps, write your, however you do. But do you consider it yourself entertaining in the sense of what it is? Cue your rap, I'm gonna ask a question. What's the political stance you take with rap these days? What is it that you look into? Because some may look at it as as you have to be this, or there's a fine line that you have to walk. This is what makes you a rapper. If you don't walk this fine line, you're not a rapper.
Yeah.
What's your take on this?
My take, man, the music industry, or just the music business, has changed, bro. I can remember from 2019 till 2024, like music has really, hip hop has became more about beefing. It's been more about controversy, over the art, over the craft, over the music. And we judge a lot as people. I feel like we will always say something about the music, like how bad this is or bad that is. And this is going to the people that really don't tune in to the music to give it a fair listen, or for the music, they just there for the controversy. This is towards them. A lot of people just feed off controversy. They're not even like caring about the art or the music no more. Which in reality, I feel like the artists that may be serious about it, that really have meaning behind their lyrics and their substance and all that, they stop releasing music like that, because it's like all this stuff just seem play now. It's like you got to be in some controversy, beefing with somebody to get like a notice or on the radar just to listen to somebody, or a cosign from a big artist and this and that. So unless you have a buzz, you're not gonna pop. Like we push all this like it's an open lane, it's an open lane. Like it is somewhat of an open lane, but that open lane to me is to artists that's already pretty much established in some kind of way. The way music is right now, if you're unknown, it's hard to get on still to this day. Like, and that's why, like you started out, you have to have a strategic plan. Like if you're an up and coming artist, like if you're not a Drake or the baby, like you could be a rapper that was big that fell off. Those are the ones I think the open lanes are for. Because like, but you got a name, you're okay. You know what I'm saying? But for a SoundCloud up and coming artist just coming up, it's gonna be difficult, and you gotta have a strategic plan, or you gotta have some. You might have to come in like 50 came in, how to rob, and diss everybody in the industry. Like you got to be that controversial to actually get a listen. You know what I'm saying, from people, because people feed off controversy. You know, so that's my mindset of the music, and why as an artist now, like you don't hear me drop 2 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's money that goes into this. And if you're gonna put money into this, I don't care what no artist say, no producer say, you want to see results in some way. Like I don't think anybody just goes to the studio, do a whole lot of songs, and don't care if nobody listens to it. We have to really be real about it. Like we care. Artists would be like, "Oh, I don't care about numbers." They care. They care about numbers. They care about that stuff that they saying. Don't get fooled. So I think that changes the mindset of like a lot of artists that probably were serious or kind of serious, and to like not really being hesitant, like that urgency, like we talked on previously. That urgency leaves a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, I'm gonna throw a single out here to test the waters. If this don't blow, maybe I'll lay back 2 3 years. That's the mindset I think a lot of independent artists have, because it's like it's too much risk, and it's too much you have to do to even create. You know what I'm saying? Especially independency. You add on to that. It's is the risk worth it? A lot of independent artists are talking to themselves and asking themselves now. I feel.
How you get to this is my thing. I've sat in some meetings lately, which is why I brought this up. And some people can take that political stance on it as you just did. Like I said, you find yourself in a place where you're trying to navigate between risk and
Results. You know what
doing
I'm
something.
saying?
Well, this is the part of it though. That's it. You take a risk every single day going from point A to point B. Whether if you're going to work, whether if you're going out to go eat somewhere, whether if you're going, it's a risk factor involved somewhere in there. And more so,
But can I add this in? It depends on how risky or big the risk is. Also, like how costly can this risk be? Like how will this affect if it don't go the right way?
Can
You know
you
what I'm
but
saying?
can you but
Like
do
I
you
know, like
efficiently
going from work to here, point A to point B. That's realistically, you have to do that.
but that
But
is that
to be
really
like,
but hear
okay,
me out.
I'm
But
going
hear
to
me out.
spend.
But hear me out.
I'm just giving an example. I'm gonna
I
spend
say
my rent money on this song, for example, and hoping that it blows or I compensate at least what I spent on this back or more. Yeah, like that's a risk. You know what I'm saying?
that's not
Like I
how it.
feel
That's
you
not.
though.
If you feel that way, you would never get from to point B though. If you just gonna stick with point A the whole time, you'll never get to point B. Just thinking like, okay, I'm gonna just sit right here in between point A and point B. How will you know that it's great if you just never take a chance at something? How will we know if these podcasts are gonna make moves if we never put them out? If they just sit on a hard
Okay,
drive.
okay. But what if you have made okay, it's another question. Well, what if you are artists and you have done things and you have tested the water? I know me, I can speak on this. Like I've done and at least attempted everything that like I say. If I speak on it, I have attempted it. I spent money on DJs. I spent a hell of money promoting. Like my early stages of my career. You know, I spent, money on my own movie. I spent like, you know what I'm saying? So I understand the risk and the sacrifice. But also during those things you learn, like, okay, what is worth it, what's not? Or what the urgency, like, should I hold off on it right now? Or should I go hard on it right now? Because if you keep feeding into something that's not selling, like, are you gonna keep investing into it? If it's not selling and you keep investing into something, like, don't it ain't it a sign like maybe this might not be, maybe it's something else you need to try right now. Not saying this is not it, but maybe it's something else you need to do to stay relevant, or something else it might be. Because I think a lot of people want to be music artists, but it might not be it. We like this is reality. What would you say about that?
I'm gonna say this one more time. You're an entertainer.
Yeah,
Nobody just wants to hear you rap. Nobody wants to just hear you rap. Nobody
right,
just wants to see you just sit up and just talk about music and songs and things of that nature. You
right.
have to be entertaining. If you're not doing anything to entertain anybody, how do you expect your risk to be taken serious? So I could put out 3 songs, 4 or 5 songs over the past 10 years. Yeah, it was a risk to say that I put the money into it, but to say that did I really take it there? Did I really take all the risks that I could? And I ain't even speaking of just the money risk. The money risk is just a piece of it. There's another piece of it. It's about how hard you're going for it too. So that part doesn't cost you anything to go hard. What costs you money is to go live in a house, go buy food, take care of your everyday, livelihood. But to say that a song is only for a short period of time and in the nature of yes. But how much of it did you put into the entertainment part of it versus just saying I went to the studio, I wrote it, I recorded it, I put all my money into that part, and then that's it. That's all I did. Then I just show it sparingly. I might show it over here on Instagram, Facebook, show it to somebody at the job, show it to somebody in my family, that's
But
part
ain't that the
of it.
promotion part
That's
that you
part
must
of
be
it.
speaking on?
That's part of it. Now the entertainment part of it. What are you
Okay.
doing for people to be entertained by it? Is it what is it? Because like I said, it just can't be. I just can't like be a great singer. There are a lot of great singers that could just stand flat foot on the stage and just
Mhm.
sing. But then you got people who want to go to a Usher concert, to a Chris Brown concert because they're doing more than singing. They're entertaining.
Mhm.
So there's 2 factors that people don't understand when it comes to that part. Like you see, yeah, we see rappers hit the stage, rappers come out there, the new age rapper, they might just be by themselves. They might have 50 people on stage with them and they just
Yeah.
standing there just rapping. But
Yeah.
then it used to be, sometimes for a phase there, you have rappers, they got about 3, 4 strippers in the background. They got booty.
Chief come with all old block. Chief
Oh,
Keef would be up on stage with old block. You
same
feel me?
thing. That it's
Yeah.
it's a it's a thing that some people say that okay, well, if the entourage situation ain't work, maybe if I put some females in, or maybe if I put some, you just got to keep trying to make it entertaining, keep people drawn in, keep people coming back. What are they coming back for? What are they coming
Right.
back to see? What makes sense to them? Sometimes it's just really just the sake of just saying you're taking chances at creating stuff. It doesn't even take any money to create stuff, especially with these things. It don't take no
Right.
money to create. You just create it, put it out. That there's a day of trying. Like I heard, everybody's considering, what Country Wayne is doing right now, doing 1 billion views in a month on
And
Facebook
hey, they trying to ask
platform.
for his idea. He say, "Now you got to pay me millions and billions to
So
tell you
for the
mine."
case of, it's entertainment, but he wouldn't know if he wasn't posting 3 to 4 videos a day,
Right.
or 10 videos a day, or however many choosing videos he chooses to post in a day. Those are the factors of the other parts of the entertainment, though.
And this is important
Yeah.
because you got artists like me that think like me. And what you're giving me, you're saying you can do all this free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it don't even cost a lot. It's not costly. Like
Mm-mm.
you giving other routes, and but you have an artist like me that's probably like fed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like I'm seeing results, but I'm not seeing the results I'm wanting to see. And I'm not trying to get on here and say, like, my music I don't get streams. Like, no, I get streams, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's always as an artist, you always evaluate yourself year to year. And like what has grown? Like what is growing, what's not growing?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a standstill? And that's when you start thinking in your head, what do I need to do differently? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before I put more out, let me make sure I have the right tools or the strategy behind this. You know what I'm saying? And not just putting song after song out. Cause like you say, you could be missing some parts, like you just said,
Mm-hmm.
some simple parts, like on the
Entertainment.
promoting part.
Entertainment is again. That's the next big thing that a lot of, not even just companies, the people, the consumer, they want to be entertained. And it used to be a thing that you can only find entertainment on TV. Now it's everywhere,
Right.
literally, and you have to fill in those gaps where the entertainment is lacking.
Right.
That's really the biggest thing when it comes to being the music artist these days. You got to fill in a gap that's missing. And if you can't fill in that missing gap, that's really what it is, more so, versus then feeling like, like it's a thing of saying, okay, well, how do I find my way into it? Or what can
Mhm.
I do? What can I do to push the brand farther than what it is, and make it look bigger,
Right.
fine tune. Like, you have to really saturate people with things now. That's why that's the whole situation with Not Just Music Podcast. That's why I'm making more branches, make it branch out
Right.
more.
Right.
It could get in front of people, I mean, way quicker. The only way I can do it, though, is I have to create the content, though. If the content ain't being created, I won't ever know. It doesn't cost me to create the content. It
Right.
cost me due to, you had to buy the equipment and everything to get it. But if I have the equipment, now I need to step on the gas. If I have the platform, now I need to step on the gas. Like, what am I doing okay, I'm taking advantage of the website. I'm taking advantage of the podcast platform. I'm taking advantage of the video platforms. I'm taking advantage of all those platforms that could help the website grow and get bigger. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. But how do I do it? Taking the risk every single day.
Right.
Every single day, something to do on it. Every single day, there is a platform that is waiting on you to put something on it. If you don't put anything on it, though, people won't know that you're really trying. So if they feel like, okay, well, he has music out, or she has music out, we hear it. Where is she at? What is she doing? What makes her special? That the thing of
Mhm.
they call it the ghost writer. Like, ghost writers have almost, that phase is almost ended, because these dudes aren't seeing any type of results from just being closed in. Now they actually coming out, and they're the entertainment now, because they're getting into being the stage personnel. Like, I was looking at Bernard. People talk about him all the time, and how he is.
Mhm.
That dude is locked in. I mean, he won a Grammy because he kept locking in and just working. He just sings background sing. He's a background singer. But from him taking that stance on the songwriter side of things and putting the songs out itself instead of just trying to get an artist to get your song, put it out yourself. And at the
Right.
same time, he was being entertaining. What's going on? It's your boy Dewan Barino from Not Just Music Podcast. I have a very special offer for you guys via morelabs.com. If you're that type of person who loves to drink coffee, but you don't want to always drink coffee, or if you're the type of person that doesn't drink coffee at all, but needs a very much needed push boost in the morning, we have something for you. Morning recovery supplement. It is very, very useful. It is very, very highly effective. Also, if you're the type of person that, you got drunk the night before and you wake up in the morning, you had a hangover, guess what? It works for you too. All right. So at the end of the day, if you head over there to morelabs.com, we have something set up for you already at checkout. All you have to do is enter the code NJMP and you will receive 25% off instantly. How about that? Can you beat that? Head over to morelabs.com, all right? Peace. You go on his page. He ain't always talking about music or stuff like that. He being entertainment. He just
And can I say
entertaining
something
people.
like this too? And
Yeah.
this is like I believe in what you said. Some people need labels.
Yeah.
Like that structure.
Yeah.
Because like you say, it's a lot that artists might have on their mind they want to do, but just don't know the right direction or how to do it or where to turn it at this time. And I feel like having a team, that's what helps our artists. Like it takes more than you. I put this together. Like it takes more than you just having a producer. You need to have somebody that specializes in, like, if you're a dancer, you need to have dancers. If you a musician, your live band, you need to have a band. You need to have A&Rs. You need to have people, what's the names on the book shows and call around and trying to connect you to this and that. You need people like that. So I've learned that I might not have a full team, and that's probably what a lot of artists are missing. And that take, that's just something like, you got to work towards. You got to work towards it. And I know it's a lot of artists out there probably thinking they can do it by themselves. Cause I was once that artist that thought like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now as I'm getting older, I'm realizing like maybe it's some steps that I did miss, like coming up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful to still do what I have and have what I have. But I'm like, it was parts of that, of the system I could have did better. I could have had, what I'm saying, that I didn't have. So if you young and you can change it, get you a team that's all across the board that can help you with your career, I'm saying, and your journey. That's another thing I would say, what I'm saying? Because it's a lot to it.
Yeah, that's why pointing those points out like that, even when we talked about that, a few shows back, it's just that you have to make adjustments as you're going. That's just part of it. I mean, you're gonna learn. Once you learn it, apply it. And once you apply it, drive it in. Drive like you get a nail, and you get a nail, you beating on this nail, and you get that nail halfway in. It's not flush. It's just you got a chance to drive it all the way if you just put your mentality, make it a thing of you want this to be. Like, I want this to happen. I want this to be the factor of this makes this great, from just saying that, okay, my name is on it, but at the same time my name is on it, y'all see me growing with it, y'all see me doing other things with it, which takes time to learn it though. It's not gonna just drop in your lap. You, again, as he was just saying, he learned from things that he was doing, the structure that he had, in the beginning. It didn't work as he planned. So he's figuring other things to work. That's the exact thing that you're supposed to do. That's
And
how
can I
it
add
works.
something else too? It's never too late either. Never too late. It's never too late to make changes. It's never too late to adjust. Like as you saying these changes, it's never
Mhm,
too late. Like
mhm.
you can start today.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you can always start.
simple.
You be in your 40s. I feel like every day is a new day for a new chance. You know what I'm saying? Or what you didn't accomplish, or what you haven't, what you missed out on. You can correct it, and that's the journey and blessing of waking up to see another day. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? You can correct it, and
mhm.
you can get those steps that you might have missed. So,
Yeah, take
and
your
I'm talking to
losses.
myself too right now.
Yeah,
You know what
take
I'm
your
saying? I ain't
losses.
behind. I feel like I'm right there.
Yeah, take your
You just a
losses.
couple, just a little bit tweaks, you know, and boom, it's it. Like that's how it is. And the way you talking about artistry is how you got to put all this together. Basically, you got to make adjustments as you go with life. Period. Life, music, just to balance this all out. You have to make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to balance everything, and you got to know priorities. You got to know when to put things on, when to put things off, and always remember, like, not right now doesn't mean never. Like it just means not right now. You know what I'm saying? And a no is not a guaranteed no all the time. You're gonna get some yeses. So that's how you gotta, approach this art and life.
Mhm. So again, to answer that question in a
I
shorthand
know I
term.
answered it kind of
No, no,
long,
no,
but
it wasn't yours. This was me just
oh,
answering, doubling back to what I initially started with because I need to start doing that. Doubling back on answering it. Just remember, you're allowed to be entertaining. Don't just be a rapper. You are allowed to be entertaining. How will somebody know if you could be in a movie if you're not being entertaining? How will
right.
somebody know that you're not any other things if you're not ever showing it? So just
Follow me on Twitch, people.
don't
I'm
always
entertaining
don't always
on there.
get your hands tied into something that you can't maintain. If
Yeah,
you can't maintain it, that's just say that you can't maintain it. But if you do have an idea of where to go with it, how to do it, if you feel that you have the charismatic, things that it takes to be that. I mean, some people ask about the podcast. Podcasting isn't really about being entertaining. It's really more so about finding a niche that you're in and taking control and just showing people that you understand it. But being a rapper or a singer, something to that nature, that's a
right,
little different. You have to be engaging at all times and also understanding that that is going to be something that people are going to look for from you. Engagement. If you don't have
right.
any engagement, you just basically just people won't never come back to you. You won't have nothing to come back to. Let me say that. So if you have something to come back to, that's going to make it even better for you and your brand. So just
Right.
get used to the creation part. Get used to creating, even if it's on a scale to something that's really beginner. But get used to it. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get with it. Now,
Thank you, bro. Thank you for that word, man.
yeah, let's answer
Hey,
the question.
this is great because, like I said, I wouldn't have even looked at what you just said. I wouldn't have even thought of it.
Mm,
Like I'm thinking money, 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 money. Like the investment, investment. I'm thinking that, and I'm not even thinking about the stuff that you can do just off this. You know what I'm saying? The phone or just the resources within what you have reachable. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm,
this is
definitely,
crucial to our artists, man. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Because you get to see both sides.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of discouraged artists right now. This is a kind of discouraging time. You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm an artist. I know. It's time it's a self-evaluating time. Like everybody's just trying to figure out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like everybody's trying to figure out. Even the goats, the tops, like they're trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
Because attention spans are different. That's another thing too. People attention spans are different,
mhm.
and what people are checking for is different now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So we can't control that part.
No.
As an artist, you got to control what you can control, but we can't control the minds of the consumers. That's one thing I'm learning too. But that's why you really just, in a way, We got to redirect our mind and just do it because we love it. And that's what I'm trying to get to. And stop trying to do it for approval. And people just, everybody's not going to catch what you throwing at them. And that's life. Like everybody's not going to want to listen to what you giving, what you saying. So you got to dig deep down into yourself and believe in yourself. And you know what I'm saying, and keep going even when you don't see nobody supporting. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Like I stay on Twitch. It might be 0-1. I got one person watching right now. It was 0. But guess what? I kept staying on here. I got one person. So that's how you got to treat anything. Just keep going. The results will come. Just gotta keep being consistent, as you always said.
That's it.
And this is a message to me, man. This is to me too. Like
that take advantage of
me
it.
too.
Yeah, take advantage.
I'm about to get more consistent.
Yeah, take advantage of these.
Yes.
These. Again, it's too many apps out here to help you be creative. In the palm of your hand. Take advantage of them. Once you're done creating it, post it. As simple as that. Post it. Not in a story, not on something that's going to disappear.
Yeah,
post it. Post it. It has to be a post. If you looking for something to disappear, that means all your possibilities are going to disappear because you're not making something solid. It's got to be something that's solid to be there for somebody to be like, okay, I can go down through this and there's something here that I can believe in this. Okay, there's more than okay. There's this is okay. Let me go check this out. But again, having the initiative to just do it, that's all it is. Just have the initiative to do it.
Right.
So next part, let me explain this. For those that will be seeing a lot of episodes come out very soon. And if not, they're already out circulating by the time this is dropping. There's a very big difference in the content that you're going to see. But it's eventually going to all tie together. Speaking of AI in the sense of a way to boost your anything, not even just one thing, anything, and how to efficiently use it versus just abusing it in a sense, because there are abusive sense of AI, then there's a sense of, really critical, how can I say, it's not just critical, but it's really critical to the new age that's coming, but is already here. Meaning, these tools are needed now because a lot of the companies, a lot of brands that are out here are outrunning a lot of people just due to what AI has been presenting lately. So teaching people the correct way is very important. Very, very important. This weekend coming, I have to be in it's actually a summit. I'm gonna show you the flyer, but the case of I'll be speaking on it and my position on it will be about music AI and how AI and music have joined together in a lot of different ways to help a lot of different brands. Not only am I going to be there, there are going to be a lot of others there. The ones that you will be seeing on these podcasts coming up. I think I have about maybe 5 drops, maybe 6 drops that'll come out with about maybe 6 different people. Maybe 5 in all. Maybe 5 drops in all with about 6 different people who are certified AI to how to use it within your field. Also, I have attorney Nicole, considerably my attorney, Nicole, who's dropping by to drop some gems on, the critical side of understanding that, the legal things and legal sides of AI, how to use it, and making sure that we're using it the correct way. So I'm
So these
bringing.
individuals that actually trained and they know what they
Yeah,
talking about
these are
with this stuff.
certified. These are certified people. These are not just
Oh,
anybody.
okay.
I didn't want to just bring anybody on. I wanted to bring some people that I know that are
Something legit.
certified
Yeah, yeah.
and
Because it's
legit
about
in it.
learning. I'm
And
I'm I'm gonna be
again,
tuned in. I want to
yeah,
learn. You know what I'm
definitely with
saying?
the.
So of
Oh yeah,
course.
definitely with the turning the code. And her giving the legal side of things and making sure that you're staying safe under this umbrella of AI, because you can really get in trouble if you're not using it right. But the episodes that are going to come, they are very deep and they're very understandable. I mean, we're taking human values and AI values and meshing them together to help understand and make this picture even bigger. So stick around. The case of, as I said, for help, this is my point of help right here. I didn't want to just be just any brand that's just like just talk. Always talk, never show. How do you show? You link in with folk that's actually doing it. You link up with folk that's actually doing it. You tie in with folk that's actually doing it instead of just making it seem as if in like, oh man, I can't get to it. You can get to a lot of this stuff without even paying for it. You can get to a lawyer without even paying for it, or her, or him. You can get to all of this stuff is accessible. Just open your mouth up, or open your emails up, or open your text messages up, or open your
Right.
phone up and make these phone calls. Call these people. Tap in with these folks, because that's the only way that you can get and access these people, or access the next level. It's just like you got to ask the questions. Remember, don't abuse it. Use it to your advantage, but don't abuse it. Be a sponge. Don't ever fall into a position where you're just sitting up here just asking folk for something and not actually taking advantage of it, meaning taking advantage of learning how to do it and then moving it with your own, into your own situation.
Right.
So, anything else you want to say before we shut this down? We've been going about 40 minutes, but it's all great.
QuincyMurdoch.com, man. People, y'all follow me, QuincyMurdoch.com. Google me, Quincy Murdoch. Google. Also follow me on Twitch, man. I'm starting to get active on Twitch. That's Quincy Murdoch 2025. It's QuincyMurdock 2025, all lowercase. Follow me. I'm trying to get more active. Not because I need the money, but I'm trying, like Dewan say, we're not just music. I'm trying to branch out the new things, and I'm trying to be consistent. So when the next thing do drop of mine, it has a big buzz, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to recorrect my steps a little bit when it comes to the promoting side, get my face out there. More y'all see me, more y'all gonna know me. So yeah, follow me on Twitch, people. And I hope everybody is blessed. Be safe out there. Uh Love your people, each day, because tomorrow's not promised. People are leaving here every day. So and take life serious. Never take a day you wake up and have another chance at correcting or doing something for granted.
All right. Q was sitting out to the side a little bit, y'all. I don't think y'all.
I was sent to the side.
Yeah, get back in the frame now. There you in the frame some more
Was I
now.
all the way out the frame?
You was almost out the frame. But you was in it enough.
Hold on, I've been out the frame the whole
Nah, you been in the frame. You was good until you turned the chair sideways. You was good till you turned that chair sideways. You got comfortable in there. But
Yeah.
anyway, y'all, it's been good kicking it with y'all today. Take advantage of the things and the knowledge that Not Just Music Podcast will be dropping. Plans are very, very deep driven. Maybe for the next 2-3 weeks, I'll be really busy. You will see us soon, but you will see more of other people on this platform as well, and hear other people on this platform as well. So it's just all for the
Not just
growth
music radio, people.
and for the
I'm
people.
sorry.
I'm gonna get you. I'm about to talk about it.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
about to talk about it. For the
All right.
people that have a hard time with understanding AI, again, stick around. It's gonna boost you. It's gonna boost your brand too in a lot of different ways. So stick around for that. Lastly, the NJMP radio branch that has just been applied is really, really, really inspiring for a bunch of different ways. One way is to connect with other music artists. That's always a grand thing to do, is connecting with those who are in the field that you do. Also, if you are an artist who needs space, who wants an opportunity for your music to get played and be in rotation, please hit the contact button above. It is very much important that you make sure that you have the MP3 file and your album cover artwork. Very important that it is mixed and mastered to considerably industry levels. Don't feel
This is
as
real
if
professional
in
too. It's like ran like a real professional. So come at it with like that, please, people,
don't
gentlemen, ladies. Like,
don't feel as if in that there's not a thing of genre strict or something to that nature. It's not really genre strict. It's more so, does your music make sense? Does it sound
we
good?
want, we want to hear them bangers too. Like I listen to them. I love all the songs we playing on the radio station. I think people should tune in. It was very entertaining, great music. You know, me and Dewan get on there with some topics. Hopefully, we branch out. More people will be available on the topics. You know, educating us. So I tune in, check it out. Not just music radio, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Lastly, again, let me add this piece to it. With the levels and things of that nature, as I said, make sure that this meets industry standards. What I mean by industry standard is that it is the quality of what you would hear on iTunes, what you would hear on the radio. It has to have that type of vibe, that sonic. It has to be sonically there. If it's not sonically there, I cannot post it. I cannot post it. Okay. And instrumentals, I cannot post those either. So if it's something that's to an instrumental phase or something to that nature, I'm sorry, but this is for completed songs that are in the nature of who would have vocals and music together.
Even if you're a crazy queen, you deserve a spot on not just music radio. You feel me?
And also, if y'all have if y'all have a question, feel free to ask that too. You know, if it's just a
Yeah,
thing of you can hit the contact button as well for that. If it's the question that has to be asked, ask. Autism community, those that who have or are disabled, who have disabilities, I'm thinking about y'all all the time, man. Y'all have
man.
nothing but the utmost respect from me, because a lot of people don't know what y'all have to go through, and those who care for them don't know what you have to go through either. So, blessings to you all. Not Just Music Podcast. Until next time, peace.